Hi everybody, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. Welcome to my fall decorating series 2025. I've already decorated my dining room for fall. If you missed that, I will link it in the description. Today is all about the kitchen, making it nice and fall-like, warm, inviting, cozy. Keep in mind that I will do a fall home tour of the rooms that I've decorated. And also, I do it during the day, but I also do it at night to get a little bit of that night glow with the candles or lights or whatever I may have. So I usually like how that comes out. I hope to inspire you if you're not one to decorate for the different seasons or holidays or whatever. Maybe I can get you to switch out a couple things in your home. Influence you somehow, right? Or inspire you, I should say. So anyway, that's probably enough of me talking. Let's get started. We're going to start right on this counter. And I was excited to get a checkerboard cutting board. I will link what I can, by the way. So I got this at home since I believe it was $20. It's pretty thick. It's taller than I wanted. Once I got it home, I'm like, oh, is that a tall one? But it's okay. We're gonna cover the outlets. I will bring you up close. Don't worry, at the end. Excuse my back. Some spots are more awkward than others to film. This was from Hobby Lobby. And I liked that this was plain on the other side, so you can use it year round, not just in the fall, right? So we're gonna put that here. I'm gonna lean that actually. And you probably saw in one of my hauls, I got this from Walmart. I love this vase. I can't even tell you how much. I think it's the colors. It's just plain and neutral and goes with anything, any time of the year. I put some wheat in there. Put that over here. I'm just gonna add one of those Hobby Lobby acorns. I believe I do another one near my sink area. I'm trying to think where my other ones are. I kind of slipped them in a couple different places, but anyway, we're just gonna put that like that. Just to add a little something else around here. This was purchased at Home Goods a couple years ago. There's no olive oil in it yet, but isn't it a beautiful color? Yeah, so I'm just gonna stick that there. One thing before we continue on to the next counter, I wanted to thank all my new subscribers. I did not want to forget. I want to do it while I remember. I so appreciate it. I appreciate all my subscribers. Without you, there would be no me. And I'm still trying to grow and hanging in there, staying positive. And I think my main thing here on this channel, not to get too talkative, I know I got to move on and decorate. I'm sure that's what you're waiting for. I want you to feel when you come to my channel that you're with a friend, a neighbor, we're chatting, we're hanging out. I'm just an average person with an average home. I love to decorate and I love people. I like sharing. So anyway, I'll leave it at that, but that's how I want you to feel every time you watch my channel, and I hope you do. So, all right, let's continue over here. Thanks again for being here. By the way, all the counters have been cleaned ahead of time. Got this dish towel here. I had that last year, actually. Just kind of slip that there, and then we'll move on. All right, so I always usually put my coffee things here. I so wish I could put the coffee maker in the corner because it's so big, but the cord will not reach, so we're gonna use this here. It is what it is, right? Sometimes we can't move things. Okay, I have my coffee container. I'm just gonna put that like that. Got this beautiful bowl at SCONCES. And I'm just gonna put a few napkins, fall napkins underneath. Put some of Frank's sweetener that he has. And of course, some of the Hobby Lobby spoons. Not sure where the other one went. So I believe you get 4. Just gonna put that on top. And these maple leaf cookies, I don't know if your market has them. And I said in my last video that maple flavor is definitely underrated. These are delicious. I have these with my coffee at night. I'll sneak a couple. I'm just gonna add a few more. Get my cookies out of the way for you. And just put that like that. Got some to-go cups. It's a whole coffee station going on over here, everybody. I always wished I had like a table, special table designated for that, but I do not, but this is okay. Sometimes I put a tray. I had a tray here, but it took up, like it was a big one. It took up a lot of room. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to do something simple, I think, like that. And I think that looks pretty. A couple of cutting boards in the corner here. This one, it's kind of funny. I had gotten at Goodwill, and once I got home, I noticed it was a Pioneer Woman breadboard, which I thought, or cutting board, whatever, which I thought was interesting. We're just gonna stick that there. And my utensils. And I think we will leave it like that. And of course, you have to add a fall mug. I got this at Goodwill. I love this little black dish or tray or whatever you want to call it. I got this at SCONCES, I believe, a couple years ago. Soap dispenser is from Hobby Lobby. I love that. You guys have seen these at Walmart, and I just had these extra little flowers just to kind of spruce it up and add, because my toaster is nearby, is right next door, and there was a lot of black going on. I said, oh, maybe I should move the toaster to the corner, but we use that every day. It is a working kitchen, as they say. And I'm just gonna stick the acorn like that. Okay, and then we'll move over here. So I had this in the corner because I didn't know if it was a lot of black, but once I added the flowers, I was okay with that. So we're gonna keep the toaster here. We do use it just about every day. Whoops, I'm trying to hide the cord here. Sometimes you just can't. So I have this in the corner, and I've used it before, and I'm just putting paper plates because it's so nice when we come over and make toast and muffins or whatever we're making. You can just grab a fall plate. I've got some napkins. And then what I did on the top, I just have some little white pumpkins. I've got 3 of them. I'm just gonna place them like that. Okay. And that's it for that counter. Nice and easy. And like I said, I will bring you up closer at the end. I already put some leaves. I believe I had that basket up there, so I just left that and put some leaves on the top. And we'll finish our last counter, and I'll bring you up close and show you what we've done today. All right, before we move on, as I was decorating, I knew something was off. So this here, I actually wanted over here. And I was charging this cute little light from Walmart. Kind of forgot about it. It was over there. Even though that oil dispenser looked fine. Let's see if it works. I did charge it. There we go. I wanted that over here. Yeah, so that's really what I wanted to do. Whoop, there you go. And like I said, I will show you everything after. All right, I do apologize, everybody. The sun is really coming in, especially obviously in my front right now, but I've got a light behind me to kind of brighten it up, so I hope you can see. Anyway, with this busy counter, I always feel I need something to anchor my things, and I really don't have to, but so I brought this beautiful rust placemat, which I don't use ever. And I thought I'd put that down. I've got a nice vase with some different picks in there. And I got this candle, this lantern, I'm sorry, from the dollar store. Put one of their little candles in it. So at night it looks really cute. We're just gonna put that like that. I've got a leaf, get my little thing out of the way here. I have a little leaf and I just put some candies in there. There we go. All right, I already put this picture up. That's from Target from a good few years ago, so you don't have to see me climbing on a stool. And then I'm going to bring you down here. Let me move you back a little bit. There we go. And I got this pumpkin cloche. Do you know, I can't remember where I got this. I think I looked on the sticker on the bottom. It looks like a home goods purchase. But here's the thing. I'm going to share a secret. I did use this here last year, actually. It has a little bit of a crack here. I don't remember if that happened in the car on the way home or what, but so I put some fairy lights. I'm not going to move this because it took a little bit of adjusting. I had to tape a couple things down, but it does look really cute. all lit up. And you kind of don't see the crack, and you know, I think if you could see it really bad, I probably wouldn't use it, but make sure those lights are tucked in. It's a little tricky. So we just kind of have that on like that at night. And it adds a little bit of sparkle, you know, it's cute. Now this here area is, I usually have there is a basket that I keep under the TV, but so it didn't look too messy today. I just got rid of it. I don't even know what we have in there. But anyway, I got this napkin holder at Goodwill, kind of a bronzy color. I had a black one, but I don't know, like something about this I really liked. So I honestly, because we eat here at night, me and Frank, I keep a bunch of napkins, and to be honest with you, we probably use more of the white ones. There's my acorn. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed my fall kitchen.